Hello and welcome to the trade setup. In this video we are looking at Tesla, and here we have been tracking a wave 1 up, a wave 2 down, and then another 1-2 setup, but this is actually where we are tracking two scenarios. And firstly we have the white scenario in which we completed an ABC and consider the wave 2 as complete here, and then we started already the third wave of the third wave to the upside with the wave 1 up, a wave 2 down. Now in the third wave we have completed an A wave up, possibly a wave B down, and we would be tracking the C wave to the upside. But then we also have the red scenario in which down here we only completed an A wave and then we had a B wave up, and we are now tracking a C wave to the downside in which we completed a wave 1, possibly a wave 2, and then we would need a third, fourth and fifth to complete the reset here of this wave 2 in orange. Now we don't know in which scenario we are at the moment, that's why we are tracking both. The market is and has been for quite some time now quite undecided in regards to the direction that this chart is going, and as you can see, even after this push higher in the wave A in white or the wave B in red, we went back down to support in white at the 61.8% retracement, then created a reaction to the upside to resistance in red at the 61.8% retracement. So after that we continued to trend in uncertainty, but unlike in the previous video where we were still stuck somewhere around this area, we are finally starting to see some push outside of the bounds of the contracting price action. Although to be honest, this could be just an wave 1, an ABC, and this could be just a continuation, or really just an A, B, C in a reset in a larger triangle or something like that. But the bounds don't really work in the way we planned for them, so at the moment we can get them away and reintroduce them when the structure is more clear and we see a need for them. But overall, in the previous video we were tracking the idea that we have been trending in a 1-2, 1-2, 1-2 possible setup for quite a while, and I was pointing out that the more 1-2 setups that we are creating here, the less probabilities that we are heading in a third wave to the upside due to the bullish implications that would entail being too unrealistic. So for now we did push slightly higher. Finally we did make a higher high past the previous supposed 1-2. The unfortunate thing is that we actually broke below the start of it, so it isn't valid. So anyway, I could see the price still going lower, but I do have a preference now that we are going to push higher directly, because in the short time frame here I could argue that we have a small 1-2 and then another 1-2 and then an actual third wave where we had a wave 1 up, a wave 2 down, and then a third wave up, a fourth down, and a fifth wave up. And now we need a 4-5 and then another 4-5 to actually complete finally a more impulsive looking wave 1 to the upside. But to be honest, many times when we see price action such as this, where we get strong impulsive movements in one direction and small retracements such as this, is usually when we are in a in a third wave to the upside. There are the cases when we don't have extensions in a 4-5 here and we have something like this, and it's a strong movement to the upside, but then it goes in a flush directly to the downside. Those are usually ABC patterns, but clearly here we had some extension in a fourth and fifth, and I can't say that this was incomplete either. So far I could argue that I would expect directly higher, and a level that I would be looking for would be for a wave 4 in such a case, and it seems that we may have even reached here the first level at the 23.6% retracement for a wave 4, but I could see this turning into an ABC, although based on the expectations, those are fulfilled and we could expect direct push higher. Now, we still need to be careful. The market is still quite undecided. When I see another 1-2 setup, I will actually provide the ideas and I will keep this updated. But overall, on the smaller time frame, I could argue that to the upside it looks a little more bullish based on the structure. I could argue we had 5 waves up, 3 down, 5 waves up, 3 down, and now probably or possibly still forming 5 waves up and maybe 3 down again. I do have a slight preference for the bullish scenario at the moment, but I am, to be honest, prepared for direct downside even from here, and we do have still quite some support to allow for further downside in the support zone for such a wave 2 or for a reset of this B wave in white, which extends down to $182 level. Now, if we push actually past the 78.6% retracement here in red at $409, my expectations are that we follow the white scenario and it becomes highly preferable that we are in the white scenario. But for now, these are the levels, this is the trade setup. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what else you want me to cover, and I'll do my best to do that in the days and weeks ahead. And until then, I hope you have a nice day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.